What's up guys? In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to design your own level crossing this kind of complex shape using the simple shape in Adobe Illustrator CC. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button down below. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. Okay, before further ado, let's get started. In this tutorial we are going to design this shape. So before we are going to do that, I am going to click a new artboard from the artboard menu and make a new one while holding the shift key. That's why we can get a beautiful proportions out of it. That's it. Now we have to use ellipse tool from the toolbars panel, or you can even click letter L for that. Whatever you would like to prefer for it, I would prefer to show you. That's it. When you are hovering here, it will show some of the guides there. If you don't get any hides there, so you can go to view menu and go to the smart guides options on. Otherwise, you can even toggle this option by using the Control U or Command U on a Mac. While clicking on the artboard, hold the Alt and Shift. That's why the circle is created from the point that were clicked on it. Otherwise, if I didn't click the Shift key, it will not proportionally good. If I didn't hold the Alt key, it will make different paths to away from the artboard. So whenever possible, you have to hold the Alt and Shift key for the beautiful point around where you have clicked at first. That's it. Now we have created this circle. I don't like to prefer this now. In this case, I'm going to give a black color and increase. Now it is time to start a rectangle. You have to click rounded rectangle tool from the toolbars panel menu. Now the same kind of thing is back. Go to the center point and click. Go to the point here and click, and then shift and drag. Now it will make a proportionally square based thing. So we don't want this kind of square. So I have to lose the shift key, but I have to click the Alt key one way. It will automatically makes some shape like this. If you want to reduce the rounded corners, you have to increase and decrease by using the up and down arrows. If you are clicking the up arrow, it will automatically shrink the rounded rectangle. If you click the down arrow, it will automatically expand it. Okay, now I'm going to select this is much more electable. Now I'm clicking the Alt key for that and reduce it for my convenience. I think it would be enough for me. Okay, now it is time to arrange this in the circle's middle order. So I'm going to select this and select this while holding the shift key, and then leave the shift key, and you have to click another time for this. That's why this rounded rectangle is aligned to this circle. Okay, what I'm going to do is simply click this vertical horizontal line. And also we have to align for our assurance, click the horizontal align center. That's it. Now we have arranged this. Now it is time to rotate a bit for vertical. Now we have to rotate this for 45 degrees from now. So what I'm going to do is simply hover over here and rotate, and then hold the shift key for that. It will automatically force your objects to the 45 degrees from there. That's it. Now we have to reflect this thing from here. What I'm going to do is simply using the rotate tool rather than using the reflect tool. I'm going to click. Simply, you don't have to click anything else. Simply click and drag and hold the shift key and then hold the alt key while you are leaving. In this case, while you're holding the alt key, it will automatically show some of the weird symbols down to the arrows. That's why you can understand it has copied from that. Now it has automatically copied a cross symbol out of the circle. So now the next thing is happen from now. Now I'm going to select everything and increase the stroke of this. Some people are doing a circle and another circle and doing some things using the pen tool. This is not a better way to do that. Now I'm going to use the simple shapes and increase the stroke widths as much as I have needed. I think it would be enough for us. I think if you want more, then you can even increase that. I am increases to 50 points. Now it is time to make it a beautiful shape sort of from this. Now I am going to Objects menu and go to the Expand option from that and click that. It will ask for you to do that. Simply click OK. It will automatically convert it to a shape. Now it is time to give some color to live. Give a red color for ourselves to lean towards what is the color that we are using, and the black stroke for the strokes, and increase the stroke that we can see where is the color intersects the another objects. Now what I'm going to do is simply use the shape builder tool. It is an awesome tool, but nobody knows about that. You can even use a Shift M for that, or you have to click the toolbars menu for that. When you are selecting this, some people didn't select this but then goes to there. It will not affect that. If you want the shape builder tool works, you have to select the object first and then go to the shape builder tool from toolbars menu, or you can even click Shift M on your PC or Mac. Okay, now it is time to copy this back. In this case, this shape and this shape and this shape and these shapes are the most prominent thing, which means the right side of the things are converted or linked together. So what we are going to do is simply select these three things, nothing other than that. You have to make sure these hovering points are the connectings. So we have to select this thing is as one object, and here we have to do that, and there, and you have to click this. That's why we can get all the right side of the objects, or I'm sorry, I have done it wrong there. This is the right way. That's why this and this and this and this. Now it is time to connect these options together. Now what we're going to do is just refer this image for our convenience for that. Now in this case, we have to make sure this shape is aligned to there. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you how to make it easy for you. Okay, that's it. Now we have to make sure this option is intersecting there. So I'm going to select this. That's why it can down to the earth and up to the end. That's it. Now we have to go to the opposite side of this, and then we have to make sure to connect this. That's it. This is the way you have to do that. Otherwise, it is not a better thing for you. I think I'm going to do some beautiful thing now. That's it. Now it has intersected everything. Now it is time to make these things are connected. That's it. That's it. This is the way that you have to do for that. Now we have completed the shape. make sure to everything is overlap and downlap from each other. That's why we have to get a beautiful shape out of this. And then now it's time to get back to our coloring. For coloring, I'm often use the live paint bucket tool. In most cases, I'm using the scratch panel, but in this case, I'm going to use this live paint tool. Now we have to simply click. You have to make sure to give a different color. That's why it can be visible for you, so that it won't mess up with you. Simply click on there. It'll automatically show. It automatically fills the gaps that we have here. I think this could be enough for now. Now it is time to make this color more prominent for us. I think this could be enough for us. Now it is time to give some more intuitive look for our designs from now. So what I'm going to do is simply go to the edit options from there. This is the most beautiful thing in designing. You have to use this color wheels font to make the design so beautiful. It has some default options for a lot of things you have to try for it. If you click complementary, but in this case I am not using the complementary, I would like to use the split complementary because this has the three kind of colors. One is for this kind of stroke, and another one is for this background, and another for this is the stroke fonts. That's why I have to use the split complementary because we have the three colors there. That's it. Now it has automatically split up each color for each one. Now it is the time to play around with this. This will make a beautiful thing for you. You have to shrink, you have to expand for most beautiful things. In this case, you can even simply change this one. This will automatically arranges to this because it's a split complementary. Complementary means a design with splitting of left and right. If you don't like these options so live together, you have to unlock this. Unlock harmonic colors. It will unlock it, and you can even drag or whatever you have to do with it with this handle. But I am often prefers the default options are alive there. That's why we can even use it. Now I'm not uses this for now. I have already created the color group. If you want to create the color group out of your design, you can even click here, new color group. It will automatically create a color group that we have selected so far. So I am going to select the color group that I have selected before. That's it. Now we have the simple shape. Now we have the cross shapes out of this. But this one is small in size of rectangles. That's why it can show like this. But I think it looks like so prominent than before. But we had removed these places for that. It will indicate the beautiful things live. But in this case, I'm going to show you. I'm going to remove this using the live paint bucket tool. I'm going to select the white tool. That's why it can show something most beautiful than never before we doing it. That's it. Now it can even look so nice than we could think of before. I'm going to reduce it a bit. Now it is time to make some text. Okay, I'm not going to do that with it. I just have to use the text that I have already before. This is the way you have created these kind of complex intersecting points in Adobe Illustrator CC. So that's it for this tutorial. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button down below. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment sections. If you want me to design for you, please put them in the comment sections, or you can even send me a code.